The last battle is coming.
While Netflix is busy producing more series than any single person could watch, Amazon Prime has remained the go-to destination for a few crucial pieces of original programming. The problem is that, navigating the service's tangled menus can make locating the right series a chore. We are here to assist you. Coming up in this top 10, we are ranking the 10 best Amazon Prime series that you can catch on the platform right now. Number 10, The Power.
What did you do? Don't you know how to ride a bloody bike, you stupid little girl?
Based on the Naomi Alderman novel of the same name, this British sci-fi drama takes place in a future world, where teenage girls develop the power to shoot electricity out of their hands, and they quickly become the dominant gender on the planet because of that power. But when they discover that they can awaken the same power in older women, the world and its power dynamics change dramatically. The Power is a thrilling and thoughtful drama series, with an excellent cast that includes Toni Collette as the mayor of Seattle.
Go tell everybody. Big change is coming. Pick a side.
Number 9, The Rig.
You seen something like that before?
No. That's new.
This supernatural thriller television series is created by David Macpherson. The show is centered around a group of workers on a remote Scottish oil rig in the North Sea. When the crew members are about to return to the mainland, a mysterious fog engulfs them, and thus the supernatural forces take hold. Throughout the tense first season, the characters on the rig are pushed to the edge, attempting to survive, while cut off from the outside world and facing an engulfing force beyond their comprehension. Number 8, The Wheel of Time.
The Dark One is waking, but there will be one who can stand against him.
Where next?
The Two Rivers.
The Wheel of Time is a fantasy television series based on the novel series of the same name. The first season follows Moiraine, Rosamund Pike, a powerful weaver of an ancient form of magic, as she gathers 5 unassuming young people, one of whom is destined to either save the world or destroy it. The only problem is, no one knows which one it is, or how their loyalties will shift if their powers awaken. This is one of Amazon's most ambitious and expensive series to date. Anyone who is a fan of a high fantasy would appreciate a world as lush and well-written as this. The second season is set to premiere later this year.
I see you. In my dreams, all 5 of you. But only one of you matters. Only one of you can be it.
5? What?
The dragon. You can't outrun a fate.
Number 7, The Devil's Hour.
I know you feel out of place. You wake every night from a painful dream you never had.
A social worker named Lucy, played by Jessica Raine, wakes every night at exactly 3:33 a.m., after experiencing terrifying visions during the so-called Devil's Hour. She's the mother to an emotionless 8-year-old son, and her own mother speaks to empty chairs. However, when Lucy's name is mysteriously linked to a series of violent killings in the neighborhood, she is dragged into the search for a serial killer. If you're in search of a spooky murder mystery, The Devil's Hour is for you.
Do you think I don't want to forget this?
I know you do, but you won't.
Number 6, Dead Ringers. Elliot and Beverly Mantle, both played by Rachel Weisz, are identical twins from England. They practice gynecology in the USA, at their very own research center named Mantle. Their characteristics are poles apart, but both have the same goal: change the system at any cost, in a way they think it should be done. This miniseries is an adaptation of David Cronenberg's 1988 thriller of the same name. Dead Ringers is full of twists and turns throughout its 6 thrilling episodes, and also packed with one of Rachel Weisz's best performances.
This is the most important investment that you could make in your lives, and not because it's about sweet, soft, vulnerable, hopeful babies, but because if we get this right, if we do this properly, then it is world-changing.
Number 5, The English.
Come to bets, boy. It's 3-1.
What'd you say?
3, 2, 1.
I'll take it.
Oh, hell.
Created by Hugo Blick, The English is a revisionist Western drama series, starring Emily Blunt and Chaska Spencer. Set in 1890, The show follows Lady Cornelia Locke, an Englishwoman who travels to the West in search of vengeance for her son's death, and meets Eli Whip, an ex-cavalry scout, who is on his way to Nebraska to claim the land he is owed for his service in the U.S. Army. They discover a possible common history. Blunt's amazing performance, well-written script and plenty of action are enough to watch this series.
Can you shoot?
If I have to.
Oh, you'll have to.
Number 4, The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power.
My brother gave his life hunting Sauron. His task is now mine.
Set thousands of years before the events of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, this fantasy series chronicles the rise of Sauron, and the creation of the magical rings, that would end the relative peace Middle-earth had enjoyed, forcing men and elves to ally themselves, and go to war to save their world. There is no denying that The Rings of Power is Amazon Studios' ambitious, ludicrously expensive series ever made, and also one of the most beautiful series you will ever see. Number 3, Outer Range.
It's quite a piece of land you got. There's something kind of special out here, you know?
Outer Range centers on Royal Abbot, Josh Brolin, a Wyoming rancher, who is fighting for his land and family, discovers a mysterious black hole, one that appears to be unending and leads to a possibly different place and time. While the Abbott family copes with the disappearance of their daughter-in-law Rebecca, they are pushed further to the brink, when a rival family, the Tillersons, try to take over their land. With its intriguing premise, gorgeous setting and talented cast, this science fiction western series is undoubtedly worth watching.
Y'all need to be concerning yourselves about the real trouble around here.
What's that?
People just poof, disappearing.
Number 2, Daisy Jones and the Six.
You had her rewrite the song?
What'd you think of the sound?
She sounds like she's ruining the great fucking song I wrote, Teddy.
No, Billy, you wrote a good song. Not a great one.
Did you guys want to record something or fight more? I'm fine either way.
Daisy Jones and the Six is a musical drama television series, based on the 2019 novel of the same name by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Set in 1970s, the show follows the formation, stratospheric success, and tragic breakup of the finest band ever seen in real life. The 10-episode miniseries is presented like a documentary. It stars Riley Keough as Daisy, and Sam Claflin as Billy, founder of the Six. If you like music, then you should definitely watch this series, because the show has everything from brilliant cast to period-perfect tone, and phenomenal soundtrack.
Try your version and then we'll get the original, alright? We don't need to argue.
Oh, we can make a good thing bad.
How was it?
It's a nightmare.
Probably the best day of my life.
Number 1, Reacher.
All right, I'll be doing your intake. So first things first, what is your name?
Sasquatch don't talk. And a passport on you, though. Jack Reacher. No middle name.
Zip ties?
Cuffs didn't fit him.
Reacher is an action crime series developed by Nick Santora, based on the Jack Reacher book series by Lee Child. It stars Alan Ritchson as the title character. A retired military police officer gets arrested for a crime he did not commit, and thus he finds himself in the heart of a deadly scheme, involving crooked officers, dubious businesses, and cunning politicians. Now he must use his wits to take down the bad guys. With danger at every turn, Reacher is a thrilling journey from start to finish. Season 2 is scheduled to premiere in 2023.
You're about to get your ass kicked.
No. I'm just gonna break the hands of 3 drunk kids.
There's 4 of us here.
One of you's gotta drive to the hospital.